welcome. Okay, no matter where you're at, I am a definite testament that you can build TelexFREE anywhere. I roam around the city of Charlotte at all the playgrounds and build my TelexFREE business. And anybody can do it. You can add it to what you're already doing now. You can do it in the morning, the evening. You can add it, to your, if you're working a 40, 50-hour job, add TelexFREE to what you're doing because we're having a great time over here. So we'll give it whenever Randy's ready there for our recording. We'll get going in just a moment. Let him set up.
Kelly, you can go ahead and get started right now because today is just going to be updates for everybody. So go ahead. We're ready right now.
All right, fabulous. Hey, everybody, you landed on our update call, and we do an update call every Tuesday afternoon, okay? So you definitely do not want to miss this call. If you're a part of TelexFREE, let me leave the playground here. If you're part of TelexFREE, and you're in business for yourself, not by yourself, but you want to keep up to date with all the action going on with this company because we're here to help you, and we really want to grow your business, with you because together, it's like a team there. Together everyone achieves more. So let's take some notes and keep in mind, everybody, that we do these calls Monday through Friday every day at 2 p.m. East Coast time, and in the evening, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. East Coast. Okay, so you always have a place to come to learn and grow your business and having a great time with TelexFREE, getting paid weekly. Let's bring up our leader, Mr. Randy Crosby out of Atlanta, Georgia. And when we get to see him at the Super Weekend in Orlando, Florida, May 10th and 11th, you don't want to miss it, downtown Disney at the Hilton Lake Buena Vista, downtown Disney. Like I said, May 10th and 11th. Give this man a big handshake, a big hug, and a big thank you for launching TelexFREE USA. So let's bring Randy Crosby to the line.
Well, thanks so much, Kelly. Guys, today is the day that we always on Tuesdays, we want to hear from the leaders, different things that are going on in the field. A lot of updates that we have as far as how things are going is absolutely phenomenal. Many of you have saw the the video that we played the other day. We're going to play that one again today and then also put another video up. I don't know if he's on the line, Edson's on the line with us today, but Edson has done an incredible job in getting us the additional information that we need to know about different things that are going on, such as the Telex Commerce. So we're going to look at that video today as well. But there are several meetings, guys, that are going on all across the country, guys. Telex is growing so fast now. It's phenomenal. Again, as we stated, guys, there's 4 IT teams that are still meeting in Brazil right now. They're working on quite a few things. Many of saw binary bonuses over the weekend. Others saw it today. Others still will see it later on this afternoon, this evening, and tomorrow. So they're working on getting a lot of the technical issues with the system this massive and growing this fast. Guys, you got to understand there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people literally that are joining this company every single day. People have figured out that this company is the real deal. And that's why everybody's so excited about it. It's amazing because there were several people that thought months ago that this program wasn't going to make it. It wasn't going to be around. Well, they were wrong. And being wrong sometimes, folks, can rob you of a lot of financial benefits. And that's what it's done for a lot of people. The interesting thing is that this company has a vision, and the vision that they have is absolutely phenomenal. The growth as we see it all across the country, guys, is absolutely incredible. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to bring up a couple people. I think Fred's on the line with us out of New York. Fred, if you could star 6, bring yourself up, and tell us about meetings that are going on in New York.
Yeah, thank you, Randy. I just got this from Santiago last night that there's a meeting in New York, in Corona, Queens, again. I believe it'll be 7 p.m. this evening, and the address is 101-13 Northern Boulevard, kind of probably in the Shea Stadium area, or City Field as it's called now. It's 101-13 Jordan Boulevard between 101st and 102nd Streets in Corona, Queens. I don't know the name of the facility. It's probably a restaurant with a meeting room.
Great. Great, Fred. And will you be there tonight?
No, I'm coming home from Philly right now, so I'm going to try and get there in time.
Oh, okay, perfect. Guys, again, Fred, we appreciate what you're doing and your leadership. Because, guys, there's a lot of people that are traveling around now. Meetings they're starting everywhere. People are realizing that this is for real. Coming up in Atlanta, guys, we've got a new meeting facility we'll have for Atlanta. I know also there are meetings going on every Thursday night in Warner Robins, Georgia. Archie Lawson, are you on the line with us, Archie? Are you on the line with us, Archie?
Yes, I am.
Well, great. Can you tell everybody about the meeting again in Warner Robins, Georgia?
Yeah, we will meet this Thursday at 7 o'clock in Warner Robins. The meeting place is 1215 Marjorie Drive in Centerville, Georgia. Zip 31093. And we invite everybody who's in this area who would like to attend is welcome.
Well, great. We appreciate you and what you're doing in the Warner Robins, Georgia area. Absolutely phenomenal. Other leaders we have on the line with us, Karla Wiley out of Atlanta as well. Karla, if you're available, can you tell us about what's about to happen this Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes, Randy. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we have our very own launch this coming Saturday at 2 p.m. It will be at 400 Perimeter Center Terrace. That's the North Suite 900. And that's Atlanta, Georgia. The zip is 30346. It is at 2 p.m. It is free parking. You definitely want to get here. Invite your guests. They're all welcome. Randy will definitely be the presenter, so you don't want to miss that.
Well, great. I tell you what, it's incredible, guys, what is going on. I had an opportunity of talking with Steve Labriola this morning, the Director of Marketing, and he says that the IT department, guys, is getting a lot done. We're gonna go over that in a second, but guys, we're on board for something absolutely huge here. I know we had Tom actually went down to the home office, and I believe he's back home right now. Tom in California, if you're on the line with us, please let us know. I don't know if he's here or not today. I think he's back already, but if he's not, we'll get an update from him on his trip down to the home office. Tom, are you online? Tom Moore? Okay, evidently he's not online, guys, but he went down to corporate, so we'll get some updates from him as far as all the good things that are going on there as well. Guys, here's what you have to realize. There's so much happening with the company right now, and people are growing. The company is growing like crazy. It's amazing because some people, I had a phone call, guys. Again, this is on the leadership side. Some people just don't know what they have here. I had a phone call from a gentleman today, and it was very sad to me because he didn't get the full impact of what he even had. And he was saying, is something wrong? Telex is not paying money. What's going on? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, well, I've been placing my ads and I've been selling them back, but I went in my account and I looked and there's no money there. And so it wasn't making sense to me. And so he let me go into his back office. He let me look and see. And this same gentleman that told me that Telex wasn't paying, when we went into his back office, we found out that he had got paid. Last week, he had requested money last week, and he cashed it out and requested money, and that's going to be deposited into his account this week. And he says, I have to be honest with you. He says, I've just been busy doing so many other things. And I understand that. But then he made a statement that was so ridiculous, I could only give him a ridiculous answer. He says, tell me something. He says, here in the United States, Telex is not growing, is it? And I just paused for a second because I said, obviously you're not on any of our team calls. Obviously you don't know what's going on. So I gave him a ridiculous answer. I said, no, it's not growing. Nobody wants to get into this deal. Nobody wants to come into a company where everybody's getting paid. Are you kidding me? And then I didn't say anything. There was a moment of silence after that. Because just as ridiculous as the answer that I gave him from the question that he asked, it really just kind of, and I said it to Joe to him, I said, listen, obviously you're not plugged in to know what's going on. Here's a company that's paying you, and you're not even giving it your attention. You don't even know that you're getting paid because you're spending so much time doing other things. And guys, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because you have to understand so many people would have allowed negative talks and negative things to influence their thinking. And here's a gentleman that was hearing from other people, oh, it's not going to grow in the United States. And that's just how disconnected he was, but yet he was still getting paid. Guys, it's amazing. You know, when I talk to certain people, and sometimes I'm just shaking my head because it makes no sense that they would allow a company that's paying them not to be giving it their time and attention. I want to share with you guys, many of you saw this before. I'm going to share with you the video link of all the work that's being done behind the scenes in Brazil. So I'm going to bring this link up, and we'll watch this short video, and we'll be right back right after this.
Hello. Hola. Welcome one more time to our channel. And today we are here from the headquarters of TelexFREE in Brazil from the Department of Technology to receive Carlos, who is the Director of Technology. I'm very well, thank you. And I would like you to answer a question to the people who are watching about our work. We are here, some people might imagine that we do not work very much, but I would like you to talk about our work. First, I would like to thank all of our promoters. Secondly, we are working very hard here in Brazil, and at the same time I brought here a supervisor from our IT team in the United States to help us here in Brazil. So I would like you to present this wonderful presence here from the U.S.
Just tell us something, about you. What you do for the company, in the U.S., and what you, please.
My team in the U.S. specializes in helping network marketing companies that have tremendous growth grow through their growing pains. And we're going to help their talented development team get through a few of the challenges that they have because of the success of the company in a short period of time.
So, Carlos, I would like to use your visit here and of our friends to ask you guys about the problems and the possibility of problems that have happened and that we are resolving. What type of things is the company doing to resolve these problems? Well, first, that was it, to bring somebody with this specialty, Jay, who is used to dealing with this type of problems in multi-level marketing, and he has all of the experience to resolve things in a very quick way. We know of a few small problems that have already caused, maybe hurt some of our promoters, and I have a word for you. Do not worry. If you were hurt in any way, you're not going to lose money in any way. If you didn't receive a bonus or a resale or anything, please be patient. You will not lose anything in a few weeks or days. That will be resolved. And that was the first thing that I did to come to Brazil to resolve it, and I'm going to resolve it together with you. So that's it. That's what Carlos says, is for you to have certainty that this company is not measuring resources. We will resolve any eventual problem that might happen in our system. But we have one other word that Carlos will leave for you. So that's it. What happens with TelexFREE today in Brazil and in the world, I've never seen it happen in any other company within 1 year. So she came to change the face of multi-level marketing on a world scale. I believe that that's what's happening because of you, who are the promoter. So we're, talking here behind the scenes and talking about news and new things coming. This is something that our promoters always wait for, and we try and give you new information. And I would like you to tell our promoters a message about new things that are coming with TelexFREE. Well, prepare your hearts because there are a lot of new things coming, but I'm going to leave that for our Director of Marketing, Karla, for him to be telling you. There are many new things coming, and he knows the right time to say each thing so that nobody gets confused. But prepare your hearts because there's a lot coming. And that is one more flash TelexFREE from the headquarters of Brazil.
Hey guys, I want to say, which is really interesting, when I first saw this video the other day, I hadn't received binary bonus. And so, just hearing that video of them saying, look, we know that there's been some issues in some accounts, but it will be taken care of. And sure enough, guys, today, I think it was around 10 o'clock today, boom, all of a sudden, this big, large binary bonus pay hit my account and a lot of other people. So a lot of people got theirs on Sunday and Saturday and Friday, and more people, more of them are still coming out today. So we know the IT departments, guys, they're there, they're working on it. So we want to make everybody aware of that. I want to bring up to the front of the line, too, guys, because tomorrow we've got a 20-minute video, but I want Edson, to be on the line with us. So tomorrow at our 2 o'clock call, we're going to play the Telex Commerce. I'm going to go ahead and advertise that for our call for tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so you guys will be able to get all the information on the Telex Commerce. He did a very, very nice video, but I just don't want to go ahead and play it on the line without him. So invite everyone tomorrow at 2 o'clock to learn more about the Telex Commerce, because that's going to be a dynamite video. We're going to do that tomorrow at the 2 o'clock. I'm going to check here real quick and see if we've got Miss Darcy on the line with us. I know she just got a huge, big bonus and from Binary, and I know she had a real smile on her face. We were talking about that the other day. But Miss Darcy, are you on the line with us?
I'm here, Randy. I'm here.
Great.
Answering emails, doing the Telex business. How are you doing today?
Oh, I am great. I am absolutely great. And as we said, there are a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that promoters aren't aware of. But guys, this is huge. In fact, Darcy, tell them your take on the vision of where the company is going, and from talking to Steve, because you talk to him quite a bit every day.
Yeah, I touched bases with him this morning, as always, because today is put your request in for payment for next week. So, it's busy getting people their secondary passwords and those type of things. So if you are having any of those issues, let me give you my email right now. Young, YOUNG, RETIREE @gmail.com. Now, that's if you're trying to take out money today. Still put in a ticket requesting it. But if you have any issues where you're trying to do a withdrawal today and can't get your docs uploaded and don't have access to be able to request funds, most definitely me and Steve pretty much are on the phone until midnight Eastern, trying to make sure anybody who's trying to get paid has the opportunity to withdraw their money, their income. So like I can tell you, like people asking, are the company trying to pay? Yes, they do. They do their best right now. Even with the glitches in the system, we have them, but we work through them as a team and as part of a company that really does care. I don't know if Tom wasn't able to get on, but, I talked to him also this morning. He had a really nice trip to corporate, spent some time down there with Jim and Steve, and he just basically, when he was on the 10 o'clock, team call this morning that we have, he basically got regrounded and says, I'm all in, let's go to work. And so he had a positive, basically he talked about the integrity that sometimes we may not think that the corporate is working as hard and fast as we want them to, but he says, when you go down there and you actually see what they're doing behind the scenes, they're working their butts off for us. And so he came back with the new, feeling of how hard they are working at corporate to make sure we have all the tools and everything. He talked about the next 30 to 60 days, how they're rebuilding the website from beginning to end in English. And he basically, like we're the redheaded stepchildren here in America. Sorry, guys, but that's what we are right now. But the company is doing everything that they can to make us the shining star here in the United States. They're putting tons of money towards the website. And we've heard this on calls, Ronnie, from you and from Steve himself. But, just to hear Tom, when you have one of your fellow promoters, take a trip out of his own pocket, company didn't pay for it, go down there and they actually meet with you. And as a matter of fact, they says he didn't stay long enough. I talked to Steve, he says, oh, he was only here for a short time. We thought he was going to be here all day. So they welcome that. They're very open, and all the suggestions you guys give us in the field, trust us leaders do communicate that directly to corporate. So he came back with I don't think we're going to be able to stop him right now, Randy. And probably when he was on the call, because he was having a meeting at his house first thing when he gets back. So
he was already exploding things. If he brings in more than what he's doing now, that's scary.
Yeah, so he was all in. Also, Andrew was also able to be on the call with Steve. They called him from corporate yesterday, another leader. And, these are gentlemen who are, if you want to say big in the industry, and they're taking this very seriously. And the one thing that ran on our morning call this morning is that this is a business. And that's what they kept stressing to the call we had, to get people to come on your call to watch the presentation. But pretty much it's a business. And that's what, when I talk to people, this is a business. And if you own your own business, sometimes you have glitches. Sometimes you have to ask your employees to step out of their comfort zone and do extra things to get that business up and going. And that's what we have to do here. We really do. And so that's the way I look at it. That's why you spend the hours, Randy. I spend the hours, Fred, Kelly, Karla. And if you want to know why the leaders are successful, is because customer service. We're here to help you guys, because if you guys do great, we do great. So it's a full circle. And that's what I said on the 10 o'clock call this morning. We're all in this circle together, helping each other. And anything I can do personally, we'll always do it. And I know that's how you feel, Randy. I know Karla, Kelly, Fred, Tom, and Mr. G, Santiago, everybody. Nobody gets paid from the company. We're all in here to build our businesses. And in building our business, we have to help you build yours. So that's pretty much what. No real updates, except that, like you said, Randy, they're working on the stock. Pretty much what I tell everybody. It's going to be a bumpy road for stock and other issues for the next 30 days, but the company knows about them. They're fixing them. And like you said, over the last weekend, binary's been slowly but surely going in everybody's back office, and they're able to withdraw it today. And if not, you'll withdraw next Tuesday. But hang in there. You're with the right company at the right time, most definitely. You're too close to the finish line for anybody to give up on Telex right now. Too close to what we have coming.
Absolutely. And guys, don't forget the super weekend coming up. There's a lot of people going to that downtown Disney. They're going to have some surprises there that I promise you guys, from what I've been hearing, that when you hear what's about to happen, it's just going to blow you away. It's going to take your business to a whole new level. And you guys have no clue of how big this is. The other thing that I think that a lot of people miss is this section on our compensation plan, and that's one of the reasons why we kind of redid our presentation. You guys have to understand, one of the most powerful parts of the compensation plan is the weekly residual income. See, a lot of companies, you can earn income, but it's one time or it's up front, or you got to meet so many different types of combinations or criteria. Not so with this. What's interesting is that you have to remember something. Everyone that you share this with, whether they purchase the AdCentral or AdCentral family, guys, they're all on your first level. And so what I've been noticing is that people who come in maybe with an AdCentral or an AdCentral family, 3-4 months from the time period that they get in, they may have came in with one, but they end up owning 5 and 10 and 20 of them. Some people even 50 of them. See, what's happening is this. People realize, and what makes this work is the fact that everybody can place their ads. They don't have a monthly, and they can place ads every day and receive the free packages every week, sell those back to the company and earn income. If they sell it to the public, they make more income. So either way, they're making income, generating income. So here's what you have to realize, guys. And we use this example. If you shared it just with 2 people, who shared it with 2, 6 generations deep, guys. On a 6th generation, I mean, the numbers double every time that they go down. But here's what I want you to understand. The majority of persons that come into this company may come in with 1, 2, 3, or 4 packages. But they end up within the next month, 2 months, 3 months, owning 4 and 5 times the amount that they started with. Because here's what happens. Your belief system builds. As you start to see that every time I place ads, and I'm getting the additional packages, and I'm selling some to the public and the others I'm selling back to the company, but every week I'm generating income. And that's without involving anyone. And that's what makes this so unique, is because that factor alone is key to everyone getting paid weekly. And so therefore, as you start to share this with people who come in, they'll start to realize this, and they end up owning more contracts. And imagine this, as our example, you shared it with two, and let's say 3 months down the road, or 5 months down the road, that you had 60 people in your organization each owning 10 AdCentral family contracts. Guys, the income there is incredible. That's $1,200 a week by itself that you're getting off of other people's contracts. Are you kidding me? And what makes them continue to sell back to the company? Because they're earning income every week. Now, I want you to think about this, guys. This is what's really, really powerful. I want you to think about this. Here's the X factor. Sometimes people come into the company, they don't have a lot of money to get the additional contracts, so they start out with one, and maybe a small one. But as they start earning the additional income, they now start to get additional packages. So let's say you started out with one. 5 months from now, let's say you're making $1,200 a week just because you went out and shared it with some people, shared it with some people, shared it with some people, and everyone have all of these contracts are 6 generations deep. And you're getting a 2% override off of each one being sold back. That is the unsold TelexFREE 99 packages. Guys, you understand the power of this? Even if you only had one, it gives you the additional money now to turn around and get more contracts yourself. What if you had 10 contracts, 10 AdCentral family contracts? Well, that'd be over $1,000 a week in income for you just selling back to the company. Could be high as $2,000 a week or more just selling to the public. But bottom line, it means weekly income for you. So if you figure out this is paid every week. The binary is great, but those bonuses are paid one time. These bonuses are paid every week on the same people over and over again. Like I give you an example. Pastor D, and then I brought in someone else on my other side. I got a binary bonus one time off of that. But see, because Pastor D owns 11 or 12 of the AdCentral families, in fact, he owns more than that right now, but just say 11 or 12 of them, every week that he sells back to the company, he gets paid and I get paid every week. So instead of me just making money one time off of Pastor D, I can make money every single week up to the next 52 weeks. Do you guys see how powerful that is? So what happens is, if you understand this right here, in my opinion, is the most powerful part of our program, is because everyone can earn income by just simply placing their ads, and because they are in your pay structure, your 6 level unilevel, instead of just getting a bonus one time off of them, guys, I'd rather have a bonus paid off of them every week, week after week after week, and that's what this does. It's weekly residual income without the person having to make a monthly payment. It's huge. So when people start to understand this, they'll understand the factor of what we have in our hands. See, what I'm noticing is this. Every single time someone new comes in, whether they're on your left team or your right team, within that sixth generation of the unilevel, they're going to continue to place their ads. And so this amount I'm noticing in the sixth level unilevel is constantly rising because more and more people are purchasing the different packages or the different contracts. And because of that, they're getting more stock that they can sell back to the company. When you guys understand that, you'll see the power of what we're looking at here. Now, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we're going to talk about the Telex Commerce. We're going to talk about how that fits in. That's something that's huge, guys, that right now is going around Brazil. But as it becomes more prominent in Brazil and then start to spread to the other countries, you guys think that you're looking at income now. You haven't seen anything yet. And that's the power of what we're talking about. See, Telex Commerce makes the company even more stable. It puts more money into the company's pocket. They have more dollars that they can work with. And so because of that, it not only solidifies your opportunity, but as they continue to bring on new services, guys, and I'm telling you, they got some things, I can't share with you guys the information that was shared with me, but it was very little because a lot they would not share with me. But they did tell me this. They said, if you're having trouble sleeping now, I promise you, when we get finished sharing with you some of the things that we have coming out, when it's ready for them to reveal it to us, we may not end up sleeping, guys, for a while because we are sitting on top of what I believe to be the actual change in thinking for network marketing. This is the model that I believe that not only we pioneers in, but with this model, ladies and gentlemen, you can change the factor of 80 to 90% of the people that will get into network marketing and fail and never make any money to now being totally opposite, 180-degree swing. 80 to 90% of the people coming into the company all making money. And when you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you create a financial tsunami. You create a company that will break all records, and that's exactly what we're doing here with TelexFREE. I just wanted to share that with you guys because a lot of times people concentrate just on the binary. You know, that's all they think about is the binary bonuses. Those bonuses are paid one time when packages show up, and then, of course, it's got to be an even package, one on the left, one on the right. Here, there's no balancing, there's no even, there's no left or right. It's just straight pay coming at you every single week off the same packages. And as people continue to buy more contracts, as they continue to purchase more contracts, that just means the amount of money that they're going to make every week goes up. And it means the amount of money that you and individuals 5 levels up from you are going to make too every single week. That's the power of understanding what you have in this 6th generation unilevel. It's absolutely powerful. Every time I think about it, guys, I get a smile on my face. Well, listen, guys, we've been on here now for a little bit over 30 minutes, and I just wanted to touch bases on that. Tomorrow, again, a big call coming up at 2 o'clock where I'm going to see if we can have Edson on here, give us a little bit about what went on there in Brazil with Telex Commerce, and then we're going to play that video explaining Telex Commerce, how it works, and how we all fit into that. I appreciate everybody getting on the call today, and if there's not any of the leaders on the line with us, guys, this call is officially over, and we'll see everybody on our next call tomorrow at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, guys, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.